Hello, hello everybody. It's me, Angie, coming on to do a craft video with you guys. Um, I am starting a series. Hopefully you guys will find entertaining and inspirational. And I have started a collage book, glue book, inspiration book, art book, whatever you'd like to call it. I just had a blank notebook tablet, composition notebook tablet, and my scraps and bits and pieces and bobs, whatever you want to call them, are really getting piled up. So what I thought I would do is start a small series. I don't know, one, maybe from 1 to 10 or what have you, however long I feel I want to go, of video series where I use the bits and pieces of scraps on my desk to make an art page, a form of collaging, if you will. And I know others do glue books and what have you, but this is just my interpretation of a piece of art, but just using what scrap pieces I have left on my desk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them pile up for maybe 2 days, and then I'm going to take them and do a video and see what type of a page I can create. So this here, this little pile here, is what has accumulated over the last 2 days of projects that I've been working on. So I'm going to try and see if I can come up with a little something that's appealing to the eye, a collage page that I can work with. So before we get started, I thought I'd take just a moment and show you what I've done so far. And like I said, I've got started on these, and I thought, well, I might find somebody might find this inspirational, so I thought I'd just turn on the video and share it with you guys. Okay, and I have begun to number each page, although I need to go back and find, and I'm just using scraps, mind you, so I need to go back through my scraps and find some random numbers. So I haven't been able to label number 1, but this is number 1, and this is just what I came up with what scraps I had at that time. This one is number 2, and I did have a number 2 for that one. This is number 3. And also with doing these collage pages, art pages, what have you, I'm trying to challenge myself and not use any inks and distress inks and so forth like that. Just random scrap papers that I have on my desk. So you will see them. For some, you might find it appealing. For others, you might say, oh, that needs some distress ink. But I'm challenging myself specifically not to use distress inks. So this is number 4. This is number 5. Number 6. And there's your number 6. And like I said, I'm just using random scraps that I have. Number 7. And as you can see on some pages, you'll see they look a little sparse, but I'm just specifically using what I have at that time. Now, after I'm completely done filling this whole book, will I go back and make some alterations? Hopefully not. Hopefully I'll be able to accept what I've created and just leave it as is. That's my goal. So that's number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10. And we're currently on 11. Okay, so maybe we could get 1 or 2 pages done together today. All right, so let's see what we've got. This here is just a vellum piece where I cut out something, and then this is just the negative page of that. So that's what that is. So this is just some random bling. I'm just going to put that off to the side. A piece of scrap, I don't know what that is, just cloth, what have you, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so let's see what we can work with. A piece of lace here, and just some random pieces. I've got some circles that were cut out. I've got some animals. I've got some heart out of vellum. A die cut here. Just some random pieces. So let's see what we can come up with. Let's just play a little bit. start with some of these bigger pieces and see what we can come up with. So how is everybody doing today? Hopefully everyone's well. Hopefully everybody's doing some crafty goodness and having some good times in their craft rooms, in their craft spaces. Me, I always make a point to do so. I live for crafting, honestly. I am not a happy camper unless I've been able to spend a little bit of time either crafting or just thought process on crafting. It's just my happy time. So I always make a point to do something. And if I can remember, I'll show you what's on my craft room door. I made a little sign, and it says do something creative every day, and I do kind of live by that statement. Do something creative every day. It may not specifically be in your craft room, but do something creative every day. And that's my montage, as you will. And I've got a lot of the big elements here as I'm talking. I see that I have a lot of the bigger elements laid down, so I'm going to try and pull some of those away. So just in case we have time, I'll have some, maybe we can get 2 done together today. So what I like to do when I'm doing my collage, I like to have every single piece touching. To me, honestly, it's not a collage unless the elements are not touching at some point somewhere on the page. So that's kind of my concept when I'm doing these type of things. I like them to just touch a bit. So I'm just going to kind of lay some elements down here and just kind of see what I can come up with. And I'm sorry, at some point, sometimes if I get a little bit quiet, I'm just kind of trying to think here, see what I can come up with. Sometimes I come up with something, and then when it comes, of course, I'm sure you guys have probably experienced it. You might lay things out and come up with something that you kind of like, and then when it comes time to gluing, things get kind of turned about a little bit. So I'm going to try not to do that. We'll see how it goes. I kind of like that. Kind of like that right there. So let's start with that. I'm going to try and lay those pieces down without getting them mixed up. What I usually do is kind of just lay a little piece of it down, glue it down so it doesn't move on me, and then I go back and secure down the other ends, so to speak, if you will. So yeah, I just my scraps have just really been piling up. So about a week ago, I saw the notion of people doing glue books, and it got me to thinking. I was like, oh, I've got a lot of spare tablets around. Let me do my version of a glue book. So I thought I would try this out and see if I can get some not only enjoyment and pleasing entertainment and fun out of it. And I'm using up my scraps and have some pretty pieces of artwork in the end also. So yeah, I've been doing this, and so far so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm cutting down my scraps a bit, and yeah, so it's really kind of working out so far. Now, will I find myself regretting using up all my scraps? I don't know, but it's working out so far. I'm really kind of enjoying it. So I thought I guys would take you guys along with me during the process. I hope you like it. Okay, so that's what we've got. And let's see what else we have here. Let's secure that down a little bit. Okay, let's see. And that's kind of what I have left, so it doesn't give me much to work with for the next one, but I feel like this one isn't quite finished yet. Can't mix it. A little challenging, so I do like to add a word or so on my projects. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay this one down right here. And this is just one of those, I don't know, what do you call it? Where you scratch and remove the exterior plastic piece. I'm not exactly sure what you call these. The name isn't coming to me at the moment, but as you can see, what I'm working on here. And not necessarily is this page a vacation scene, but like I said, I'm just using what I have left over and trying to make something pretty. So that's about all I have left. Maybe one of these hearts somewhere. Maybe another one. Put that piece down there. Okay, that page is pretty full. I think I'm going to call that one a wrap. So here's what we have for number 11. Pretty full page. A little color. Not too bad. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try and work with the other ones and get one more done if you guys don't mind. So that's number 11, and I don't have any numbers on my desk right now, so when I do my next numbers, hopefully I'll have my next project over the next couple of days. I'll have some numbers, which I could cut that down actually and put the 1 and the 2. That wouldn't be too bad, huh? Since we're just working with scraps, that's what we've got to do. So this is going to be my number 12. I'm going to cover up that little spot right there in that corner. And this is 12. How's that for working with what we've got, huh? I'd say that's pretty good. Okay, so just to finish that off, we are going to go ahead and use the rest of this somewhere on here. Okay, let's see what we've got. Got a couple pieces of coffee dyed paper. We've got this element. Maybe if I cut this down. Picture of a plant. Okay, we can use that. And get a butterfly partial there. We can use that. We'll go to digital from a tag. Maybe we can get that in here somewhere. And let's see what else we've got. Got another circle here. I can put that in here somewhere. And another circle. Maybe there. It's not really flowing for me. Let's see. This isn't looking right. Cut that down just a bit. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe that. I don't know, for some reason that pink is throwing me off. Maybe if I just take that out. It's not looking right. Put this bird in here, just have some color. Is that 2 or 1? I guess it's 1, okay. Maybe we can put him up here. Okay, yeah. That's not looking too bad. What else do I have? Okay, that's not too bad. Let's start there before I end up changing my mind and see what we got. So put that there. So like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. It is currently Sunday night, and just getting ready for a busy week. I've got quite a bit to do next week, starting with Monday with appointments and errands and different things. And then as far as my crafting goes, we're going into week I think it's 22 of the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge. Hopefully some of you are participating in that. And I am enjoying it. Okay, I'm gonna put that down there. Let me. Yeah, so I got to do that, and I want to do a another journal, and I'm currently trying to put together some pieces for a sea life, beach, ocean, water, sea life type water journal. So I'm trying to pull together some elements and see what I can come up with for that. So that's a project I'm currently trying to pull together. And not per se that I'm going to video it, but I am going to make one. That's a journal that I've been wanting to make for some time. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'll put together there. And I think I'll put that just, whoops, right about there. And this is just that school glue that disappears when it dries, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, kind of filling up the page here a little bit. Let's see if we can make sure all these ends are down. Okay, let's see it. They look a little sparse here. We need something else. And this little bird here, I think, is actually a sticker. I do believe. I think. If I can get it apart. Huh. I guess it isn't. Let me just try with my pokey tool here. Huh. I guess it's not, guys. Okay. I'm going to destroy it trying to get it apart. And it's not a sticker. Okay. So let me just stick that down with some glue then. And we'll just put his little pretty self right there. Okay. I've got this butterfly. I don't know if it really goes either. And I just kind of want to use up these couple little hearts that are left over. So I'm going to stick one there. And I'm going to stick one down on that circle, just to call it a day. And I've got a little heart cut out from a music notes vellum page, which actually I should have. Oh, it's too late now. I'll put them right there. Put them right there. Okay. All right. Call that done. I've got some labels here, which I've already got green. Maybe I could use this red one to bring in some more different color. I'm thinking right about there. have this flower. Ephemera piece here. I kind of like it right there, covering up that little blank spot. And this is pretty thick, so I'm going to have to use something more than just glue stick, or it's not going to stay down. And I'm thinking I might have to reinforce that bird also. Let's see what we've got here. So I'm going to use a little bit of glossy accents to glue this down. Oops. And we're going to just stick it right there. Maybe a little on his tail. That'd be it. Do we need to put anything else? There's not much left to use. I don't think that goes. We've already got a piece of coffee dyed paper. I don't think the butterfly really adds anything to that page, nor do these little pieces and little die cut eggs. So I think we are going to just call this one done as well. Okay, let me make sure that number is down. Okay, so that's it for that one. There's number 12. And we'll call that one done with the scraps that we have today. So let me show you again what we got done today. We got number 11. Not too bad. We got some blues and got the word vacation in there. Not too bad. It can kind of use a little something, but who knows. We're going to, like I said, we're just working with what's left on my desk. And number 12. And that's a wrap, guys. Okay, so that's all I have for you today on my, what did I decide I was calling this? Collage art page with desk scraps. That's it. Okay, so thank you for so much for spending some time with me today. I truly, truly appreciate it. I would love a thumbs up and a comment, and I will sure to respond, okay? But anyway, thank you for your time. God bless, and good night.